Hello, my name is Eden. This is my channel Eden Speaks, and I'm here to help you with your improvement. In this video, I want to talk about delaying gratification. Now, how do you set yourself up for success? You delay gratification. You do things habitually that will delay your that will at first be uncomfortable, at first be hard, at first be not the best feeling, but afterwards, in a day's time, in weeks time, in months time, in years time, you will feel the benefits of the rewards of what you were doing. And examples for delayed gratification habits are exercise, training, going to the gym, running, boxing, fighting someone, in a training instance, reading books, meditation, journaling, having the awkward and tough conversation, going up and talking to someone you're attracted to. Any of these things are all delayed gratification habits, because at first, when you get past the barrier of the first step, it all becomes beneficial after that. You will feel the benefits after that. So think of yourself as a third person. That's how I like to think of it. Think of yourself as someone that you're taking care of. And constantly when you're making decisions throughout your life, think about, how is this going to impact the future me? Because when you pick up junk food, or when you pick up the bad habits like smoking weed or drinking alcohol a lot or whatever, you are then setting yourself up for failure. Particularly once a month or something, or once in a while, sure, okay, you can let that slide. It's not actually detrimental. But when you do something consistently and you have bad habits or things that you do that are short-term pleasures, as soon as you eat the junk food, it's an instant gratification, it's an instant pleasure. And what that does is later on you will feel the bad mental health aspects or the bad physical health aspects of what you did. And so to swap out instant gratification habits with delayed gratification habits is very important to think about and to assess. So in your life, the question you should ask yourself is, in your life, what things are you doing right now in your day-to-day life that you believe are instant gratification habits, and what can you change them into delayed gratification habits? The more delayed gratification habits you do, the easier and the better and more success you will put for your future self. So real self-love is not only, there's a side aspect of self-love being setting expectations to the fact of like, don't be so hard on yourself, all that sort of stuff, don't be so tough and rough with yourself. And then there's the other side of like, if you do these delayed gratification habits, if I jump into a cold shower, or if I push my body to the limit, or if someone in the gym is breaking down a muscle it's painful when you're doing it, when someone is doing that, that's what real self-love is. That's what real self-love is. That's just what it is. It is, because what you're doing is you're saying, hey, I know it's hard for you now, Eden. I know doing this action is hard now, but I know that you will reap the benefits afterwards. It's like the person that has the six pack with a good physique, with all that sort of stuff, they delayed gratification consistently. Their past self delayed gratification so much that they got the physique they wanted. The businessman that has lots of money, the reason why they have lots of money is not because they chose instant gratification habits. They chose delayed gratification habits consistently. Their past self said to themselves, hey, I know this is difficult, but we're going to do this now for the fact of, I know we're going to reap the benefits later on. So that's how you should think about it, is if you really, really, truly love yourself, and you will feel the small wins eventually, but if you really, truly want to love yourself more, delay the gratification and reap the rewards later on, because it'll all come together eventually. Like, if you want to have more money, if you want the better physique, if you want to be healthier, if you want better social skills, if you want a bit more confidence, if you want anything in your life, you're going to have discipline. You're going to have the ability to say no to yourself when you try to indulge in these certain things, or when you try and go into instant gratification habits. So the question would be, how do you set yourself up for success? The answer would be delay gratification. change the instant gratification habits and put more delayed gratification habits in and make it more normal, you end up falling in love with the fact of meditating. You end up falling in love with the fact of eating healthier or eating simpler. You fall in love with training. You fall in love with being around good, positive people. You fall in love with journaling. Like, even for example, if you're journaling and stuff and you eventually keep a record of a few months of a track of time of like a couple of months, you can look back a few months ago in the past and you can be like, oh shit, I forgot about that. I forgot about that memory. And you forget how you felt when you were doing that memory. But it's always refreshing and good to like look back at that kind of stuff. And the only way you do that, it's kind of like your own type of social media. On social media, we share it publicly about, oh, we're doing this, we're doing that, like this is what we're doing now, and we're trying to show our highlights. But when you keep a self journal, your journal is your own social media. You're sharing it with yourself and you're looking back at your own feelings, emotions, thoughts, everything, ideas from the past, from your own past. So it all comes around full circle. So yeah, bro, pick, if you want to set up yourself for success, pick the delayed gratification habits. Stop indulging into instant gratification habits. It's all good every once in a while. It's all good once a month or whatever. But you kind of have to be realistic with yourself, and you got to be like, okay, well, I'm really not doing it every once in a month. I'm doing it like, you know, every week, or I'm doing it, you know, I'm not doing it in a healthy amount. And that's up to you to decide. I'm sure you'd be able to find out what a healthy amount is. And don't cope and sit there and say, oh, I only play 1 hour of video games. That's coping. Don't you dare cope. You have to sit down with yourself and you have to have a self-realization and say, okay, what are the things I need to work on? What are the things do I need to swap out? And I need to bring in more fulfilling actions and habits into my life. And you will set yourself up for success. You will get the physique you want. You will get the money you want. You will get the business you want. You will get the friends you want. Everything like that is on the other side of not taking the instant pleasures right away. It's all beneficial. I hope you gained anything from this video. I appreciate you. I believe in you. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.